It's supposed to be RGB or it's supposed to be CMYK. And that's not M.
What's M?
That's not
Magenta?
C. Magenta, yeah.
Yellow, K. What's K? Black?
Yeah.
Potassium?
Why Bananas. Is K black is yellow. K is yellow.
Why?
K is black. I don't know. Because it's not B for blue.
Because it's black.
Yeah.
Oh.
Black. Do any other colors have a K in it? Maybe that's why.
Is there another color with K in it? I'm looking at you as if I'm cycling through color names in my head.
I was cycling through
but
color
I'm
names
just staring
in my
at you
head.
blankly, hoping you'll name something. And all that's happening in my brain is macaroni yellow, macaroni yellow, macaroni yellow, macaroni yellow.
Potassium black.
Yeah, like it's not, there's nothing actually happening.
Oh, man.
God damn!
I bet it's not a color anymore, but when I was little, my favorite color.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
What?
Indian red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had a smell.
That's weird. I don't think...
Maybe it was just like all the crayons had a smell.
And that was your favorite color, so that's the one you remember.
It was just such a great crayon. It was almost like coloring with like an oil pastel, you know?
Yeah.
Like
it's
great coverage.
Good, vivid color.
Yeah. But there's no way we still have Indian red, right?
I'm positive that got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Crayola have like fancy names still for colors? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like cornflower blue and shit.
Ah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Well, it's not even blue. It's just like every time you see
Cornflowers.
When
You're
you said
looking at a blue sky.
when you said cornflower, first of all, I've never seen a flower on a corn.
Neither have I.
But I definitely was thinking sunflower.
No, I'm pretty sure there is a blue called cornflower blue. Maybe it's cornfield blue.
That's so weird. I wonder what a cornflower is. Can you just Google cornflower?
I did right before that.
It's blue. It's kind of purple.
The cornflower blue is blue.
Wait, what kind of plant is that? Is it a corn plant? You don't have to try to say its Christian name.
They're called cornflowers. Blue cornflower seeds.
Oh, and they just grow like that, huh?
And that's just
nothing to do with corn.
That's a cornflower.
That's
maybe they're flowers that grow like in cornfields.
Well, I mean, you put any seed in a cornfield, it'll grow, right?
Well, I mean, like at the bottom. Maybe they're invasive in cornfields.
Oh, no. Like those goddamn cornflowers.
Those goddamn cornflowers up in my cornfield.
Also, that's not blue. Those were purple.
They were for sure.
It really makes me mad when life does that.
They're blue.
They are?
The inside's purple, but like the petals are blue.
Okay, see, my brain looks at the inside and is like, that's a purple flower.
It's a purple core, for sure.
Yeah.
It
looks like a dandelion.
It does look
just
like
a
dandelion.
bluish purple dandelion.
Yeah.
Not that I know colors as well, but I know that about you.
Yeah. Yeah, I got those on lock.
You went to college for it.
I did.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was silly.
Speaking of college, you want to give me your goddamn?
Okay. Yeah, so this today hereby marks the third fucking time I'm going to have to replace my Jeep windshield.
Oh, no. What? What happened?
Third or fourth? No, it's the third.
Dude,
no.
Are Jeep windshields
might be the
known for
fourth.
that, though? Because they're, like, flat and in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. What
They
happened?
got me again. Sucker fucking got me again.
No.
I don't know when it happened. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But in
It
the first,
happened.
like, cold snap, like a week ago or whatever.
Yeah. Pray for us, guys. It's been rough weather. We've had cold and rain.
It's been real fucking rough out here. Where it's supposed to be 73 and sunny.
Yeah.
It's been like 60 and cold.
It's been at least 64.
Yeah. My Alexa in the morning, sorry if that set anybody off, has been like, it'll be 59 degrees today. Or it is 59 degrees outside. And I'm like, that's gross.
That's so cold.
Who lives like this?
Ugh. Then
That's
I have to go out and
disgusting.
take the kid to school? No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Anyway, that happened, and a little crack shot up from the fucking passenger side,
Oops.
like right in front from the bottom, and, whoop, and I was like, oh
No.
no. But it doesn't bother me, right? So I was like, I'm gonna let it go. We're gonna
Sure.
see how long this baby will last, right? And then it fucking wide out at the top, like
No.
a Y, and I was like, it's still not that bad. And
Creeping
then
over to
today,
your territory.
yeah, today it fucking looped over to me.
No.
Bitch, no, I'm gonna have to replace my fucking windshield again.
God damn it.
But this time I finally got glass insurance because my insurance finally started offering that. And I was like, I'm going to need some of that.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah. So it should only cost $100 this time instead of fucking $700 or $400 or whatever the
Is
fuck it
that
was
how
last
much
time.
a windshield is? I'm over here thinking like $70, but I don't know why, because I also know that it costs at least $100 to replace an iPad screen. So
So, like, the glass ratio.
that's got like
alone.
touch sensors on it, right?
I think it's just glass.
I don't really fucking know.
I don't know either. But yeah, I don't know. It's real fucking expensive though. One guy from
Jesus.
the Safe Light place or whatever, he quoted me like $700 and he's like, yeah, go through your insurance though. And then I called again, or Brandon called, and they were like, yeah, it's $400. And I was like, that motherfucker was
I
just trying to
hate
get
when
me.
they do that shit.
I do too. I think he just didn't want to do his job that
Right,
day. He
yeah.
had come out and he was like, I don't have to. Never mind.
Yeah,
And
he's like,
then-
I'll do it for $700.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, that seems real fucking steep. And then
That is.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have that much windshield.
it's so small.
Yeah.
It's so small.
That's crazy.
I feel like I could just get like, I don't know,
A plexiglass
A fucking-
thing from Home Depot and put it up there?
plain of glass, make it
Yeah.
a little too big so that it like has
Oh.
something to sit against.
Yeah. I love this idea.
I think it's a great idea.
What, are we going to use duct tape to secure it?
Yeah, or like epoxy.
Caulk?
You know? Caulk.
White cock?
White, hard white,
Big?
hardening caulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We could use that. You could use fucking Bondo. I don't know. Does that hold glass
Bondo?
together?
I don't think so. That'll just fill a hole.
Well, I mean, there will be gaps. So,
I don't know. Maybe it will.
yeah, that's my goddamn is
Fuck.
that I'm going to have to figure that shit out in the next, like, week or so because
That
I'm
sounds
sure it's going to
awful.
fucking shoot right into my eye line tomorrow morning, probably.
Now, are you going to do it to where they come to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do it
yeah,
when
yeah.
they're at work or when I'm at work so that it's right there.
I love that.
Yeah, me
Getting a
too.
chore done when you're at work. Ooh, isn't
Yeah.
that something?
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Hits something special inside you. You're like,
like,
I feel extra productive
I
today.
accomplished so many things,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yeah.
didn't have to use my own goddamn time.
Exactly. Give
Fuck
me your
yeah.
goddamn.
Oh, God.
Oh, this one comes from my bones.
Oh, God. I feel like it's been my goddamn every time the last couple months.
Uh-oh.
It's just, I'm perpetually sick.
Yeah.
And the last 3 weeks have been like Monday morning, I got like a dry, scratchy throat. And then Tuesday, it's a full fucking sore throat. And Wednesday, it's a full fucking sore throat. And I'm like, oh my God. And then over the weekend, somehow it'll go away. And I'm like, oh, everything's great again.
Now I can drink this weekend.
Oh my God, I feel fine. And then sometimes it comes with a cough and sometimes it comes with a sinus infection. Like every time I have decided it was a different cold. Like it started off with a fucking random ass cough. And then that happened for a couple weeks. And I finally went to the urgent care for my eyes. And they were like, by the way, you have bronchitis. And I'm like, holy shit. I probably should have come. Like I should pay attention to this cough.
Yeah.
It has been happening for a while. So then went through that whole bronchitis thing, right? Still never figured out what the fuck's wrong with my eyes. Saw a million doctors. And that whole time I always had a sore throat, off and on, whatever. We went camping and I was like, God damn it, I'm getting a sore throat. And they're really bad sore throats to where like I have to take medicine to swallow things because it hurts to swallow. And then it happened again. So this week, I woke up on Monday and I got things accomplished. I was feeling good, but by the end of the day, I was feeling worn down. And then Tuesday, it was like full fucking body aches, kind of a scratchy throat. And I'm like, I think I'm getting sick again. Like,
Ugh.
what the fuck?
Body aches?
Body, like, girl, my skin hurt to put my clothes on. and I did not have a
no.
fever at all. Like, I kept checking because it felt like when you have
Yeah.
a fever.
Yeah.
But I did not have a fever. I woke up covered in sweat so many times last night, like drenched in sweat. My shirt was wet
Oh,
because I was
God.
sweating so much at night, but I didn't have a fever. Oh my God, miserable. But I finally just did, like on a whim, doctor on demand yesterday because I looked at my throat finally. I haven't really been paying attention to it. I'm just like, oh, it's a sore throat. But I looked at my throat finally, and your girl still has her tonsils and should have had them removed forever ago. And my throat is so nasty, guys. It's like slimy and white, and it's not
Ew.
like tonsil stone white. It's like streaks of white. Like it looks like it's just pus and infected and mad.
Ew.
And then like it's even infected behind my tonsil and like popping out. Like there's a clear line where it's like that's the edge of your tonsil and then it's popping out. It's not okay. Like
Yeah.
everything's wrong in there. But I did a doctor on demand yesterday right before picking up my kid from school. Like 5 minutes before, because literally that shit is the jam if you can afford the $40 copay or whatever it is. And then I don't have to wait anywhere. I don't have to do shit. They're just right there. And you take a picture of your mouth. And so I took a picture and the lady was like, it could be strep, but I need to swab. But I'm kind of thinking it's mono because you have like all these aches and everything. And if it's mono, you just have to wait it out. And if it's strep, the antibiotics will work. And then she gave me some penicillin, right? Well, I've only taken one antibiotic so far because I picked it up this morning. I should have picked it up last night. I was planning on it and I forgot. And by the time I got home and in my jams and everything, I was like, fuck it, I'll get it tomorrow. I woke up this morning feeling like death. And and now my tonsil is sticking out like how I described because it was not like that last night. Anyway, so I started it and I'm hoping it's going to work soon. And I'm thinking it's strep because it keeps coming back. I don't know how mono works. I don't know the logistics of mono.
I don't either.
But I do know strep, and it feels like strep. And the fact that it keeps coming back.
That's not good.
Like, well, it can't be anything else, right? Like, I just need some antibiotics, and I need to, like, refresh everything. Like, throw out my toothpaste. I cleaned my bathroom so well.
But nobody else has it.
I know. But the kids have also been cycling through getting sick and getting better. Which is why I've been like, oh, I'm just catching it all. And also I'm like, oh, this is a sign that I'm exhausted or whatever. But what the fuck? Like, at this point, it's like, no, but everybody else is like, nah, we're good, man. And I'm like, I still don't know what's wrong. And so she said I have to take the antibiotics, but if it doesn't start to get better, I have to go be seen in person because I need medical treatment then if the antibiotics don't work.
But what medical treatment? Because isn't it then mono?
If it's mono and they're going to do nothing, honestly, at this point, I'll be like, can you take my fucking tonsils out?
Oh, do you think you can do that? Can you still do that?
I think so, and I think it's really awful as an adult to do it. But
really?
Honestly, if this is going to be the cycle, then I will. I think it's just shitty, you know? Like, sore throats. Like, imagine a giant canker sore on the back of your throat.
Yeah, but it would only be for like a week.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never had my tonsils out, so
I know.
don't know
I was like, you're saying that with a lot of confidence. I don't know, and I would do it.
I am saying that with a lot of confidence, but I think that's because, listen, I got my foot torn apart, and that shit healed after a while. Like,
right?
It can't be that long. It's not going to be forever.
Honestly, if I had a medical professional in my life right now that was like, I think we need to remove your tonsils, I'd be like, sign me up.
Yeah, let's go.
Send the referral in. Let's do it. But I haven't had it yet. I had it as a kid, and my parents didn't do shit about that. But now as an adult, it's never been a problem. Oops.
What's going on over there?
Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of mic shit happening. Sorry about it.
Okay. We're good now. You're good.
Anyway, so that's my goddamn, is that I'm pretty sure I have strep. You're sharing a very closed area with somebody who keeps having reoccurring sore throats. But you've been around me this whole time anyway, so I think you'll be fine.
I've been around you this whole time anyway, and I
shared a vape with me multiple times. Like to formally apologize for that because at the time was totally unaware of what was transpiring in the back of my throat.
My boss explicitly told me this morning
not to get sick.
Do not get sick because he's going to be out of the office for the next couple of weeks.
Well,
and I was
let me
like,
tell you.
Sure, I have control over that. And then you were like, check this shit out. And I was like, I'm going to be there in 30 minutes.
Let me just tell you, if you catch this, you will still be able to work, but you will be physically miserable. Like my joints have been achy. Like I just want to be in bed and I cannot get warm enough.
I don't know if you know how much of a little bitch I am. Because I'm like, it's 59 degrees today. I'm not getting out of bed.
I love that about you. I need to learn that about myself.
Yeah, you really should. It's great. It's a nice little vacation when you can, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. Anyway, so watch out for the strep or whatever. Stay tuned.
I'm over here just dodging germs, you know?
Honestly, somebody's got to do it.
I'll be all right. Well, thanks for sharing with the
Yeah,
class.
you're welcome, guys.
I'm really sorry that that's happening to you.
I'm so thankful it's not my story this week.
Yeah, do you want to hear about it?
Yeah!
You want to hear about some murder?
I sure enough do, girl.
Murder.
Out in the streets, they call it murder. Did I kill it?
Yeah. Who was I going for? Ja Rule?
I don't know. That's a question you're going to have to answer yourself, my friend.
You know, I can't. You know I can't. All right.
Okay.
Here on episode 281. Okay?
God damn.
Yeah, I know. It's been a minute.
Impressive.
We're going to jump right in.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, jump right in. We're setting the scene. It's May 23rd, 1973.
Okay, wasn't alive. Don't know what that scene looks like, but I feel it.
We're on near Folly Beach. Pretty sure that's how you say
Love
that.
Love it. Is it nighttime, daytime?
Daytime. We're going to go with daytime.
Okay.
Okay.
Love it.
This is in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, love Charleston.
Do you?
Have you ever watched Southern Charm?
No.
I'm addicted.
Oh, I should watch it. It always pops up for me.
You should. Obsessed.
Okay.
Love
okay.
it. But I love reality TV, so there's
You
that.
sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I love watching rich people bitch for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I'm guessing that those people live near this place because Zillow informed me that these houses are fucking expensive.
Oh, it is like the debutantes.
Yeah. These
of
debutantes.
all the debuts.
Yeah.
All the debs get together.
Yeah.
And it's like they go to like their fucking debutante classes and balls and shit.
Yeah.
And that's where they meet their husbands or whatever. They're like, I hope I find my husband tonight.
Ugh.
You know how like people don't like travelers or whatever we're supposed to call the gypsies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what we're supposed to call them anymore, but it used to be a show called My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding or whatever. I feel like it's kind of the same thing. You know, there's a big ball for like 14-year-olds or 16-year-olds and they meet their husbands there. It's all the same shit.
So anyway, here we are in Charleston, South Carolina, near Folly Beach, which is on a barrier island in South Carolina.
Is that like a made island? Like somebody made it to be a barrier to something?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if it was man-made or if it was not man-made.
Okay.
But there was a naval base there at one time.
It sounds like a barrier.
Island.
Yeah, to like keep
Berries.
out.
Yeah. To keep keep the line, you know?
Yeah.
Hold the line.
Yeah.
Barrier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but there's really nice houses on them now. So, I don't know what that means. Anyway, okay? We're back on track, right?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
here. I'm with you.
So, we have Alexis Ann Latimer, who was 14 years old, and Sherry Jan Clark, who was 15 years old.
Okay.
And they were at Alexis's parents' beach house.
Uh-huh.
They were cleaning it.
They had a beach house?
Yeah.
These motherfucking rich-ass bitches.
Okay, well, no, listen. So her parents had a beach house, and Alexis and Sherry were cleaning it. I'm guessing it was a rental house as, like, their fucking summer job type of deal.
Sure.
Yeah. So even more rich-ass
I'm
bitches.
so jealous.
Yeah, although they're not bitches, they're probably lovely people.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
jealous.
Yeah. We're just using it as a term of endearment
Exactly. So,
because we're jealous.
fun fact, that was my mom and my aunt's summer job all the time, was the
Cleaning
fucking
houses?
Cleaning, like, rental
Rentals?
cottages and hotels.
Yeah, and now it's all a market, and you couldn't hire a fucking 12-year-old to do it at all.
Yeah, yeah,
To be considered something terrible. And you
yeah.
have to pay an insane price.
Unless you have your own kids to
That's
exploit.
true.
Anyway,
Yes, so they're cleaning homes, rental homes.
they're cleaning their summer or their fucking beach house, right?
Right.
Now, one article said that the girls went for a walk, but we don't really know what happened during this time,
Okay.
other than the girls never made it home.
Uh-oh.
So obviously the police are called, right? There were searches and all that, but for the next few months,
Oh, my God.
they had no leads. This is 1973.
Oh, my God.
So different times,
I mean,
right?
on the island, they went missing.
Now, it's near Folly Beach, which is on this barrier island,
Oh, okay.
but it did not give me the specifications of their cottage, so I don't know if they were actually on the island or not, but it's all like a kind of beach area,
Okay.
right? Beach town place
And
area.
they got straight up taken.
And they got taken, or something happened, right?
Okay.
And the police attempted to brush it off as like, they ran away. You know, girls are just being girls.
Why
They're
the fuck
14,
do they do
15
that
years
every
old.
goddamn time?
Honestly, yeah.
How about we just start off doing our job?
Yeah, how about you just start off by fucking looking for him?
Yeah,
Which they
don't-
probably did, but then
don't
when they couldn't, they're like, it's not our fault. They
It's
ran
probably
away.
someone else. Yeah, but don't start off on the default of like, it's probably nothing.
Yeah. Yeah,
How about we
right?
start off always assuming it's something?
Always assume the worst.
Yeah, that's how I live my
That's
life.
how I live, and I've gotten this far.
Yeah.
So-
Talk about manifestation.
So police are like, sucks to suck. Sounds like runaways, right?
Right.
Until September 27th, 1973.
Okay, what happened?
There used to be a Navy base in this area. Fun fact, it got shut down at the conclusion of the Cold War in the 90s.
Oh,
sometime.
because we didn't need a barrier island anymore.
At least not the Navy base.
Uh-huh.
But they're at this Navy base. A young lady went up to the naval officers. I don't know if she was part of the Navy or why, or if she was just close to it. And she's like, these people will fucking help me, right? But she
Right.
went to the Navy officers there, and she reported that someone had attempted to rape her.
Oh, God.
She said that a man had bound and gagged her, and then he took off the gag so he could ask her if she would have sex with him.
What? It
And-
was going to just catch some consent real quick?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey.
Listen, I know I got y'all fucking tied up here.
And you're probably really freaked out, but I just want to know, can I bone you?
But I'm a really nice guy and I get consent. And so...
Am I allowed to boink you?
Can I just stick it in?
If you say no, I probably will still. But I just want to give you the chance to be really chill about it.
But I want to be on the same page here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. And so she... in an attempt to save herself, no, she was like, well, okay, like, I'll have sex with you if you untie me.
Okay.
And he agreed. And so he's like, fucking score, I had to have sex with this chick, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So
she said no and ran away?
No, he untied her and he lost his erection. He was
no, he needed her tied up?
He needed her tied up. He needed her helpless in order to have or sustain an erection. And so I don't know what the conversation was, but she's like, all right, I'm gonna head out, right? Like,
all right, I'm gonna bounce.
Anyway, it looks like we're done here, so I'm gonna fucking dip, right? So she got the fuck out of there. She escaped and went and told these naval officers, was like, yo, this guy's fucked up, right?
Right.
She at least got bound and gagged against her will.
Yeah, right. She's lucky.
Yes.
To get away from that.
Very lucky. So the Navy was like, all right, cool, got it. We'll keep an eye out, right?
Did she make a police report?
She never made a police report.
I wonder if it's because it was like on base or something.
I don't know.
I used to live on base. You'd think I'd know how that worked. But
yeah, but you were a
little.
child. Yeah, your parents should know.
Yeah.
But
my dad's like, we take care of it on the inside.
Honestly, a lot of the time they do. Like, if it was a sailor or somebody, they'd be like, all right, we'll fucking take care of it over here. And he's going to be...
God damn it, John.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And maybe she was in the Navy, and that's why. Like, she reported it to her.
Or maybe
this is 1973. Were women in the Navy then?
I don't know, but she could have lived on base.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know the logistics, but she did not make a police report.
Okay.
And then... on February 12th, 1974, a teen girl was found in a shopping center tied to a tree.
Oh, no.
She was physically fine, like unharmed, but she said that a man had approached her with a gun and then forced her to be tied to this tree. Like,
okay.
Little fucking weird, right?
Super weird.
The article said that she had been through it, but didn't explain what it was.
Like the trauma of being tied to a tree?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Okay.
That in itself would be very traumatic.
Being held captive.
Yeah. And
I'm assuming it was at night? Like, you did it at a shopping center? Was nobody like, hey, man.
What the fuck?
Can you not tie that chick to that tree?
I don't know.
She looks uncomfortable.
So this is
she looks like she's going through it.
Wow. She's really been through it. This is, to me, like a huge case, what happens, what I'll tell you about and everything. But I really couldn't find a lot of information on it.
Uh-huh.
So...
we don't know. She just got tied to a tree.
She was tied to a tree. Yeah.
Like, people came to go shop it, and they were like, hey, what's this girl doing?
Literally, yeah. Someone found her there.
She's
so
like,
I don't know if it was daytime, nighttime, what time it was.
That's crazy.
Someone found her tied to this tree and was like, that's not usual.
God, that would suck.
Yeah. So then on February 21st, Mary Arlene Bunch, who was a 16-year-old girl, was hanging out with her friends and then decided she was going to go home, right?
Uh-oh.
As you can guess, she never made it home.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like the first two girls who went missing, the police were left with no clues or leads. And then about 2 months later, a girl was walking along and some dude tried to fucking snatch her straight off the street.
Nope.
Yep. I don't know if he had a gun or a vehicle or what, because again, I could not find any information on it, but she was able to escape.
Oh my God.
And she gave a description.
Fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And she gave a description of this guy.
Okay. What are we working with?
You know, I saw a lot of pictures. I don't know what she described him as. But they made a sketch, an artist sketch of it.
Oh, okay.
He just looked like a dude. And he had a mustache and I believe a shaved head. But it might have grown back by the time.
Okay, I'm instantly thinking of those, like, bicycle barbell.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, with the striped fucking leotard.
Yeah, swimsuits or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so she gives her description, and the cops are finally like, hey, do you think these are all related?
Oh,
like all these
snatches are the same?
All these snatch-ins and all these girls being tied up. I mean, San's the one with the Navy thing because they didn't know about her.
Oh, yeah, because
Especially-
they didn't report it.
Yeah, being tied up and everything. But all these other ones, like, hey,
Yeah.
girls are going missing.
Seems like we might have a serial attacker.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
Wonder how many we don't know about.
Right? So they put the artist sketch out, right, of this man to the public, and they're like, we think that, this person has been snatching bitches. Or what? They said it nicer,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we think this guy did it. Have you seen him, right? And some dude was out walking his dog, and he saw the posters, and he was like, oh, shit.
I know that guy.
Fucking no.
Oh.
He's like, something shady's going on. And also, I was out walking my dog on this rural part of the beach the other day, or remote, not rural. One of those words, part of the beach the other day, and his dog wouldn't stop fucking around with this piece, like this part in the ground, right?
No.
He just kept trying to dig, and
No.
he was trying to distract her, trying to throw balls, trying to like, hey man, we're over here, let's play, we're having a
Stop.
good time, we're at the beach, right? Dog would not stop trying to dig up this little place, and he was like, that's fucking suspicious. Also, this dude looks creepy as fuck. I'm gonna report this to the police.
Oh, my God. Good on him.
Yeah, so he reports
I would
it
have
to the
talked
police.
myself out of it if I didn't find anything. Like, if the dog didn't come back with a hand or something,
Right, I'd have been
I
like,
would've
keep
been
digging. Let's see what you find.
I would have been, well, and if I'm putting it all together later, walking my dog or whatever, I would have been like, nah.
It's probably nothing, right?
Yeah.
No, he was like, that's suspicious. You should probably go check out this spot. And
Oh
the
my
police
God.
were like, totally, we'll get right on that.
And then they didn't.
Of course.
What the fuck is wrong with the police? How come they're having a hard time policing?
I feel like the police in our stories always have a hard time policing.
Honestly, otherwise we probably wouldn't have a story to tell, huh?
Exactly.
God, that's so sad.
Yeah.
We should really hold them to a higher standard.
Honestly.
I don't
So-
know why we're not.
Meanwhile, the day after the artist sketch was released, this policeman was out on the beat and he was responding to some unrelated call.
We'll call him Sergeant O'Leary. Walking the beat. At night he becomes a bartender.
Yeah, it was like, I know his night job. So he's out, fucking, Sergeant O'Leary is out. He's out and about. He's doing his thing. He's responding to some call. And he walks by this isolated cottage
Uh-oh.
out on the beach, right? And he
Dream.
hears the sounds of someone in distress.
Not my dream.
What?
I said not my dream. Because when you said a secluded cottage
Oh.
on the beach, I was like, my dream.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that's
Oh.
where I go to in my meditation state, you know?
Doesn't that sound nice?
No, and like the sound of the ocean.
Oh my God.
And the windows open, but the curtains like billowing.
Ooh,
You know?
yeah, those white sheer curtains.
And it's like cool enough to be under the blankets, but it's like
But, like-
warm enough that my blankets are like silky and cool and it feels good.
That's nice. That's real nice.
And all the lights are off.
Yeah, and you get that salty sea air smell.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
And I'm not afraid of anybody killing me.
Yeah, well, Sergeant
in the
O'Leary was not meditating at the
No,
time.
he heard distress.
He heard distress and he was like, uh-oh, fucking SpaghettiOs.
yeah,
Let's
figure out what's going on
investigate. So he goes to this cottage to investigate,
here. Ooh, okay.
and he finds 3 teenage girls bound and gagged.
3?
3.
Holy shit.
Teen girls bound and gagged underneath the cottage.
Under it?
Under it.
What the fuck?
So here's what I'm thinking.
Okay,
A
tell me.
remote cottage on the beach is
Yeah.
probably one of those cottages on stilts.
Sure, because it's the beach. Like, you
'Cause-
never know what the tide's going to do.
Exactly.
I
And
think every house is on stilts by the beach.
yeah. So I'm
Especially
thinking
if you're beach on cottage status.
with all those,
Yeah, lattice.
like
Yeah.
the lattice raftery
Yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
So I think they were tied up in, like, bound to something underneath. in
That
there.
is creepy.
Yeah, so fucking creepy, right?
What the fuck?
And one of the girls had managed to get her gag, like, loosened and was
Yeah.
able to scream and call
Oh
for
my
help.
God.
And it just so fucking happened that Sergeant O'Leary
Was walking the
beat before he did his night job as a bartender.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So super fucking lucky that
Yeah, that's crazy.
these girls were found. Now, if you'll remember, we have 3 missing girls.
Yeah, and all 3 girls, there's 3 girls.
And
did
there
they
are-
know each other? I have questions.
There are 3 girls under this cottage.
Okay.
They are not the 3 missing girls.
Oh my god, of course they're not.
Right?
Well,
These are
because-
3 brand new fucking girls
God
who
damn it.
haven't even been reported missing because they went missing that day.
Oh my god.
This is like day 1, fucking ground zero.
wow.
Yeah.
They are so lucky that Sergeant O'Leary
lucky.
walked by.
Yeah. They said that earlier that day, they were approached by a man with a gun who tied them up and brought them under this, like, maybe
house.
abandoned cottage. Yeah. As a side note, I still don't know if it was his cottage or just like a vacant cottage.
Right.
But
Like,
they just
that
kept saying like
nobody's
it's a vacant home, or it was a
I will live
abandoned
there.
home. Right. Where are these?
Why are they vacant?
Where? Well, it was 73. That's
yeah,
why.
I know. There's less people and shit.
Yeah. And they were like, I don't know, I built this mansion. Nobody wants to live in it. I'll sell it to you for a peanut.
I have so many peanuts.
Me too! For 1973 homes.
God damn it.
Yeah, we missed our fucking calling? Whatever. You know.
I know.
These 3 girls had been bound using the same rope as the girl that was left in the shopping center.
Okay, so we know that those two are related.
Mm-hmm. At least those 2 are related. So they were shown the sketch of the girl who had escaped being snatched off the street.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, that's fucking him.
Oh, shit.
Spot on, detective.
That's the man.
That's our fucking guy. So
Yeah.
now they're like, oh shit, we got this serial attacker,
Tire-upper.
person, right?
Restrainer. Serial restrainer.
What a weird, like, I just want to tell you.
MO.
Yeah.
Just to restrain people.
Yeah.
I
Real
guess.
fucking weird.
I mean, you could just find somebody that's cool with it, too, you know?
That's what I was
I
thinking.
don't get it.
Okay.
Just find somebody who looks like they're 12. There's 2 of us right here.
I know.
I'm not in the market, but, you know, there's
No.
people out there is the point.
Yeah. Like a side note,
I would like to clarify, I wasn't saying that you and I both want to get tied up, just for the record. I'm saying that we both look like we're 12.
Yeah.
Just in case the universe was a little weird and I accidentally manifested something we didn't want.
I
Just,
appreciate that.
You know, just
yeah.
to double down on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I understood what you meant.
You know, when you say it though, and you're like, I don't want that to be misconstrued.
But also.
But also, tie me up.
So there was a point in this whole story where they're like, this guy was mentally unhinged because he needed to tie people up to like get his rocks off. And all I'm thinking the whole time was like, well, that's like half the people on FetLife is
Oh yeah, like that's just a kink.
that's just a
But
that's
it's
like a
the
normal
70s,
thing now.
so it wasn't acceptable.
Yeah, it was
You
like
can't find
unheard
people.
of. Yeah, you're not allowed to talk about it.
Not
or
to
whatever.
make this okay, but like you're like he's not mentally unhinged.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's mentally unhinged for the rest of it,
Yeah, but not because he.
but not
has
because
a
he
kink.
tied people up and
Yeah.
and his pee-pee would only get hard when he saw
Right.
women
Like,
in ropes.
do we think that's normal? No. Is there probably some shit that happened? Sure.
Yeah.
But like, there's a bunch of people who will be okay with it if you just ask.
Yeah, exactly. Get
Yeah.
consent, my man. You are halfway there the first time.
Yeah.
You know?
Honestly, not to okay this though. 'cause
No,
don't do it.
definitely
Yeah.
not okaying it, but it did like it was weird.
Of course.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
70s.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking South Carolina.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know how progressive you are over there.
So the cops were finally like, hey, maybe we should go check out that spot that dog walker guy told us about.
Yeah, that like was digging up a potential dead body.
Because it's also happens to be right fucking next to this cottage.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Okay.
So they find the spot, the suspicious spot, and they dig down and they find
What'd they find?
the body of Mary Bunch.
Oh.
She had her hands and her feet bound still, and it was the same rope that was used on all the other girls.
Oh no. Now, which one was Mary Bunch? She was the second one you told us about?
Yeah, she was the one who went missing alone, 16 years old.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Very sad. So police finally get a solid suspect from the tips coming in.
16. Oh my gosh.
Bro. Isn't that sad?
That's really sad. Actually, that part's the mentally unhinged part.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
come on.
gross.
Yeah.
That's a child. So police finally have a suspect because a million people are calling in. Everybody's fucking seen this guy, I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Yeah.
And they bring in Richard Raymond Valenti.
This motherfucker's got 2 goddamn first names. All right. Richard Dick Raymond.
Good old Dick Ray
Dick Ray. What? Was that-
Valenti.
Oh, okay.
He was a 32-year-old sailor in the Navy.
Jesus Christ. 32. Navy. Okay, here we go. 32. Jesus.
He's
In
just
the
pissed off,
Navy.
like, I don't know, a quarter of the people. Oh, Navy, that's why. These fucking crayon eaters.
No. Okay, wait. My dad was in the Navy, first of all.
I would like to
Fond-
clarify that mine also was in the
fond
Navy.
special place in my heart for, you know,
Navians,
our seamen and our corpsmen and shit, you know.
sailors and shit.
Yeah. But I was thinking that makes sense that why she went to the naval officers now. Like, she probably was on base.
Yeah.
That is why I said that. But also, not that surprised.
I mean...
The shit my dad told me. The stories my dad told me.
Especially in 1973, a bunch of dudes together.
Honestly.
Just fucking... So they bring him in, and they actually recognize this guy.
Oh, do they? Why?
Because he had been hanging around their investigations.
Oh, no. What the fuck? Like, hey, man, you need another investigator to look at that?
Yeah, like at the fucking cottage and where they were digging up the bodies, he was like, does anybody need Rice Krispies and water? Like, he was fucking inserting himself and then giving little comforting words to the other people like, oh, this is a terrible tragedy.
Must have lived there then. Otherwise, that's just really weird for you to show up.
Sir, if it's your house, I feel like they would have talked to him before.
Well,
though, you know?
I mean, maybe if he was just like, oh, I'm just in the neighborhood.
But I think that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Was just like, hey, did you find anything?
Oh my God, that's creepy. Like, it
So
makes it
fucking
less
creepy.
creepy to me if he lives there for some reason. Because then he's like already there and he's like, oh shit, the police are here. But if he's like scouting it out.
No, he was like, inserting himself, being like, what's going on? Did you find anything? Do you guys need some waters? Let me help you. Oh, isn't this so terrible that happened? Like, don't worry, they'll catch this fucking creep or whatever. Like,
and they weren't like, you look like the guy we're looking at. Did he have a wig on? Like,
he
I
had
had questions.
I think that's when they said that he had grown his mustache out and like shaved his head to try and be different than the sketch.
I thought you told me the sketch he was bald with
I
a
didn't
mustache.
see the sketch.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm going with what he looked like.
Okay.
I don't remember what.
What the fuck is the point of a sketch if we can't, like,
if
understand?
the police can't look at it?
Yeah, if, like, we understand that hair can grow and be removed.
It's like Wooly Willies.
Yeah.
This is his sketch of his facial features. Now it could be any of these.
You fill it into the man that you saw last.
Right. So they bring him in for questioning. They're like, hey, man,
Have a seat.
we're just going to talk to you for a minute, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know how much pushback he gave, if any at all. But
he's like, yes, I'd love to.
Yeah.
No, you will not believe the stories I have for you.
He's like, it's about fucking time.
Yeah,
right?
I've been wondering.
Yeah. So he leads police to nearby where Mary was found.
So he confesses.
Yeah,
He doesn't try to, like...
He was like, yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
I got a lot to tell you.
Oh my God, okay.
But also, next to where Mary was buried, just a little bit away from that, he
You're
was
going to
like,
find another body.
check this shit out. And they dug down over there, and they found the bodies of Alexis and Sherry.
Okay, not to derail too bad, but it has got to be significantly easier to bury a body on a beach.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to dig a hole in my backyard that's big enough for a 20-gallon trash can.
Yeah.
Don't ask why. And that shit is impossible. And it just rained.
Yeah.
I've got like maybe 2 feet left to go. And I'm like,
2 feet? That's so many feet. Do you
that's
have a
what
pick?
I was thinking.
Do you have a pick?
Nah, I'm just using a regular shovel.
Oh my God.
It's working. It's just taking time. I'm not trying hard.
I want to check out your hole when we're done.
Yeah, you should. It's pretty impressive.
I bet.
My oldest son keeps getting in and out of it. He's like, it's getting hard to get out.
You're like, don't go in there.
Lee swears I'm like, chop up his body and put it in there.
I mean, that's one option.
And you know what my answer was? Do you know how hard it is to chop up a body? And he was like, no, I don't. I'm like, that is the one reason I will not be chopping you up to put you in there. If you go in there, you're going in their hole. I'll shove you in.
It's a burn barrel from there, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so this guy's super fucking guilty. He leads police. They find Alexis and Sherry. That's where we're at.
Okay, yes.
The girls had died from being hanged.
What? That is a twist I was not expecting.
That is a twist you were not expecting.
What the fuck?
And so Richard was like, let me tell you my fucking tales, right?
Let me explain.
Yeah, he explained to police that he gets off on women being tied up and helpless.
Okay.
And when asked about Alexis and Sherry and like what happened there,
yeah.
he said that what happened was he approached them on the beach with a gun and told them to come with him. Mm-hmm. And he led them to a nearby vacant house.
Okay.
I'm guessing is the same cottage. He brought them to the outside shower and tied them up and then made them pose and then untied them.
No.
And then made them pose in different ways. And he would tie them up in different ways.
Okay.
Like he'd untie them and tie them up. Untie them, tie
like
them
a
up.
photo shoot.
kind of a photo shoot, but it didn't say anything about taking pictures. He was just like, no,
just
fucking pose.
That's weird.
Real weird.
Like memory bank?
Maybe he was taking pictures, you know?
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. It's like literally like 4 articles on this shit.
What the fuck?
was
And
not
he
a
just
lot.
having him pose?
Yeah. And he would
Was he
like,
jerking it?
you know, I don't know.
Okay.
But he would like tie them up with their hands in front of their back and then behind their back and just like different ways, right?
Okay.
And then his last one, he wanted them to experience the fear of being hanged.
No.
So he tied a noose
no.
around their neck and he tied it over a pipe that was in the outdoor shower.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah. No, none of this is normal. And he had them standing on a chair with these nooses on. He said that they panicked and kicked the chair out from under themselves. And he just stood there and watched them die.
No, what the fuck?
There's another article that said that he kicked the chair out from under them or the chairs out from under them and then watched them die. I don't know which is accurate. And honestly, I don't know that there's a real big difference.
Honestly.
But super fucked up.
Oh my God. That's like nightmare fuel.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Tell me the thing.
Richard was married.
What?
Yeah.
She was like, you will not be tying me up, sir.
Uh,
I have seen you scratch your asshole. Not letting those fingers touch me.
You don't deserve that. They brought her in, and after he had confessed to everything, and she was like, you know, yeah, actually makes a lot of sense.
Oh my God. She wasn't even shocked.
No, she
Oh,
said...
no. That's not a good sign, guys.
No. She said that he had come from a dysfunctional household where his mom was like super controlling, overbearing, blah, blah, blah. And so then now he in his life was like taking back the control and wanted to be in control of women, right? Like that was his thing, I guess.
And torturing them. Okay.
Yeah. And he used to tie up his wife in sexually deviant ways.
Right.
And it was the only way that he could achieve sexual gratification.
This seems like a great solution to your problem.
Mm-hmm.
As long as she's willing.
When they moved to Charleston, they became like more Christian. I don't know if they were already, but they kind of got heavier into religion. Mm-hmm. And so she just thought that was all behind him. You know?
That's
like,
not how it works.
Jesus
guys.
fucking took the kink out of him. Straightened him right out or whatever.
Why was he not honest with his wife and be like, hey, man, I still really want to tie you up. Do you think that would be cool? Because, like, I feel like Jesus is more cool with that than if I go do it with somebody else.
Yeah, because I've been having these fucking urges lately.
Yeah, and I might snatch somebody off the street. And by the way, I also want to hang somebody. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he knew that it was getting out of control and was like, fuck, I don't want to do that to my wife. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't want to accidentally kill her.
Yeah. She also said that one time she had come home and found him holding a piece of rope and masturbating. So, like, I don't know, just more evidence that he just loves fucking rope. I don't know.
Rope. Oh, my God.
It's a
well,
really...
I do know through osmosis of information that people in that community just don't fuck around with their rope. Like, there are specific types of rope. They, like, lotion their rope or condition it.
Do they?
Yeah, and, like, don't get jizz on the rope. They'll be mad. Like, it's the whole thing. There's a whole community out there.
Huh.
And they take their rope very seriously.
I know that there's a whole community out there, and there's a whole thing, and that they have specific rope for it, and it comes in so many colors.
Right.
But I didn't
and they
know
make,
all
like,
that.
pretty... Some people make, like, pretty patterns and knots and all that. Oh, yeah, and, like...
Do you remember that one chick that we watched get tied up on the beach in Bombay?
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
my aunt was like...
And your aunt was out there?
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Like, her ass was, like, in the sun.
She had her straight butthole out in the sky.
And my aunt was just chatting with her.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
there's
weird.
People
do it.
I bet
do
that
it.
rope was so conditioned.
I should ask to touch it.
Her rope? I don't know. They take that very seriously.
Well, I didn't know there wouldn't be jizz on it. I never wanted to touch it before because I always assumed there'd be jizz all over it.
I'm sure people have different rules. It definitely has been tied around a dick or something, you know?
Yeah, but that's just skin.
Yeah.
Unless it's dirty.
I would hope. I think that they, like, you know, like people who go to parties and stuff. There's, like,
you
rules.
clean up first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sure people listening are like, there's way more to that. I just gave you the Cliff Notes.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Again, secondhand information from one person I talked to.
Yeah. So
that I am fascinated by. I'm like, I need to know everything about your life.
Tell me everything. I didn't know.
Your fat life.
Your fat life. I didn't know that they condition it. That's interesting. And I didn't know that they
Oh,
were
it's really
business.
hard. When you get new rope, it takes forever to condition it.
What?
I get, like, your hands are sore.
What?
Yeah, I guess. From, like, rubbing it in to the rope.
Does it make the rope softer?
I guess.
Less scratchy? Or, like,
Probably.
more pliable?
Maybe it makes prettier knots. Girl, I don't know. I didn't ask any of those questions. I was just like, oh, and then I saw a lot of pictures of things that were all done really pretty. I'm like, wow, that's really cool.
Huh.
Some people are, like, really good at that shit.
Yeah.
And then you have people who just, like, hang their assholes in the air in front of everybody. And you're just like, okay, well, that one's a little different.
I mean, they were trying, you know?
I'm here for all of it. I'm
Yeah.
here for each one.
Each one
I am just
individually.
so fucking fascinated to want to know everything about everybody's weird. Like, I literally love reality TV or
Yeah.
like My Strange Addiction.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. I'm fucking in.
Yeah, there's
why
no
we have a
gossip that I don't
podcast.
want to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be involved, but I want to know
I wanna
everything
know
about
everything.
everyone else's life. Anyway,
Okay, back to your story.
so Richard was arrested. Okay?
Sorry. Good. And his wife was not surprised.
And his wife was like, "It's probably about time."
Yeah.
So he was charged with 3 counts of murder,
Okay.
4 counts of assault and battery with intent to kill.
That's crazy that those 3,
Yeah.
that'll fuck you up.
Yeah. So he was also charged with 1 count of assault and battery with intent to ravish.
Not ravish.
Mm-hmm. So when his trial came, he was only officially charged with 2 murders, the murders of Alexis and Sherry. I'm guessing
What?
it was because they wanted to convict him of these, and then if he didn't get convicted of these for whatever reason, then they had like the 3rd one in their pocket that
See,
they could
here's
charge him
my
with.
problem.
It's that whole double jeopardy thing or whatever.
Yeah, but here's my problem is like, if we have all the crimes, everybody gets justice.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean like your system is like corrupt?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't know.
Okay.
But either way, he only got charged with those 2 murders.
Okay.
The trial lasted for 4 weeks, and the jury deliberated for 1 hour and declared him guilty.
So pretty easy, huh?
Pretty fucking slam dunk case.
I mean, he admitted to it. I don't understand why they can't go after the other one.
And he was like, let me show you these other 2 bodies. Maybe that's why. Maybe they were like, he showed us where these other 2 bodies are, but we really don't have any physical evidence pinning him to this, to Mary's
other than
body.
he fucking was aware of it and he was creeping around the whole goddamn time and everybody died the same fucking way. And didn't she have
And,
rope on her that was the same rope?
She had rope on her that was the same rope as the shopping center girls, but I don't know that it was the same as the 3 girls under the house,
Oh, okay.
you know? So,
All right.
like, maybe they could split it. I don't know. I don't know the fucking logistics.
All right. I hate
Not
it.
a lot of information on it. Either which way, he was sentenced to 2 life sentences to be
Good.
served consecutively.
Good.
Fun fact, the law was weird and like in the middle of changing or some shit at the time of his sentencing, so the death penalty was off the table.
Oh, okay.
But it made it so that he was eligible for parole after 10 years.
What?
And then every 2 years after that.
What?
What
Why?
the fuck?
Why?
What the fuck?
Why?
I don't know. Don't know. But they were like, yeah. They're like, yeah, this is the law right now. So fucking deal with it. So Alexis's mom, and I'm sure Sherry's, but Alexis's mom was in this article, had to go to every parole hearing
Oh my god.
and tell them that he did not deserve to be let out of
You
prison.
killed my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we here?
Yeah, like fucking ever. This guy is
Right.
a monster
Awful.
and he needs to stay in prison.
And he admitted to it, so I don't know why we're fucking doing the song and dance.
Right? And
So you didn't want to like waste your time doing the song and dance for the other person who was literally dead. You didn't want to figure out who killed her. Even though you have all the fucking answers right in front of her. You just don't want to put the puzzle together. But instead, every 2 years, you're okay with us wasting our resources doing this bullshit. That is
Right.
fucking insane.
right.
I'm stepping off my soapbox now.
Come on down. Because
I hate it.
you'll be glad to know that he died in prison on December 16th, 2020.
That's too long.
It's a very long time, but
That's
at least
too
he's
many
dead. Right?
parole hearings.
Oh my God, it's so many.
Okay, but yes, he's dead.
He's dead. So the article said that he died of natural causes not related to COVID-19, but that he had been sick and hospitalized since November 18th, and it didn't say what he was sick with.
COVID-19.
So it feels like he died
like it was COVID.
from COVID-19, and they were just like, nah, it wasn't. It's a different thing.
It was something different. I was hospitalized in December of 2019 with something.
This is 2020. This is the fucking heat of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. But I'm pretty sure that shit was around a couple months prior to that.
Oh, yeah. You probably had it then, too. But
So that shit was out and about. So that's probably what he fucking got.
this motherfucker for sure died of COVID, but don't quote me on that, because the article was like, it definitely wasn't COVID.
It was anything but that, because he had his COVID shot. Everybody go get your COVID shot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah.
But it's really unfortunate that not everybody got justice there.
Yeah, that is true.
So stupid.
So the end that I'll leave you with is that Alexis's mom was obviously very relieved to hear that he had died, and she was excited to not have to go to any more parole hearings.
Yeah, her whole fucking life. Oh my God.
Yeah, and she said that since it was December 16 or 18 or whatever it was, that was the best Christmas present she could get.
I mean, at that point, Alexis would be like in her 40s or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Imagine every day from here till 40 years, or every 2 years from here till 40 years, having to relive and go and make sure that bastard stays where he's at
Yeah.
because of some dumb law.
Yeah.
This place is so fucked up.
When, like, can't we just get a resentencing or something?
Yeah, can we just re-review this?
Yeah. Can we look at
This
this?
seems pretty wrong, right? I feel
Yeah.
like there was a filing error somewhere.
Yeah.
Clerical error, if you will.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can we get a double set of eyes?
Can we just read this one again? Because
What
it
the fuck is wrong?
feels
with
like you
this
made the wrong
world,
decision.
God damn it.
I don't know. Maybe that's just South Carolina.
Maybe.
I don't know, though.
I don't either. Your knee looks very knobby.
When I do that,
Yeah, like it sticks out really far. Does
that's
mine
my
do that?
skinny leg. Yeah, yours sticks out.
Like as far as your knees are weird.
I don't know. Is this one as bad? It's my skinny leg. Maybe there's no meat on the bones.
Maybe. I don't really know.
It's just my thin leg.
Maybe it is just your thin leg because it's just like real.
Real knobby up there. Yeah, I'm
Well,
like
now
a
that looks normal. Yeah,
starved
it's when you
child.
point it at me. That's when it's like, God.
don't like it.
Oh, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
All right,
like,
sing us out.
Okay. It's like a square. Did you heard it?
What?
Your kneecap.
Have I heard it?
Yeah. Like, did you nick an edge?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. My mom broke her kneecap.
Oh, God. My dad did too.
It's terrible.
They had to put like a figure-8 wire to hold the two pieces together.
Oh, I don't think my mom went to the hospital
Yeah.
for it. She
That
was just like,
Gotta fucking hurt.
now when I crawl, it clicks. And then she'd
Oh.
crawl and it'd be like,
No, I don't want to know that.
loud as fuck.
Oh my God. Okay, so if you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Erin's case, go to our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. You should join us on the Goddamn Pod group on Facebook. We're on there sharing documentary suggestions and silly
hell
fucking
yeah.
shit. Did you watch that?
I did.
American.
Yeah.
What's it called? American Nightmare?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just finished it last night.
yeah.
That was a good one.
I binged it that day. Yeah, it was really good.
I binged it in 3 days, so.
I remember when it happened.
I
Not to derail this further.
Yeah, we're gonna derail it. I think I remember something was happening around the time of Gone Girl.
Yeah. I remember when it happened, and then I remember them all being like, oh, it was fake, blah, blah, blah. And I was
spoiler
like,
alert.
oh, sorry. And I was like, oh, shit. Like,
That's fucked up.
yeah. Like, they
Yeah.
just made it all up. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah. And then you never heard the rest of it.
Mm-mm. And I
didn't
didn't
either.
know anything else after that.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't hear
guys need to
anything
watch that.
about it. And then
It's
I was
on
like,
Netflix, right?
holy shit. Yeah.
American
It's on
Nightmare.
Netflix.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Thanks, April, for
Yeah.
that suggestion. Anyway, so come join the pod group. It's called the Goddamn Pod Group.
Yeah.
I always have to pause because I want to say goddamn fam.
Yeah.
We should have just put the word fam in there. Anyway, or you can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com or snail mail to
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
9. And please go subscribe, rate, and review your favorite podcast host. And if you want to come help support us and you have an extra $1, you can come join our Patreon for $1 every month. You get access to one extra episode every month that nobody else gets to hear except for you lovely Patreonages. And you get access to all the back episodes. And I think we're around 50 something. I don't really remember what number we're on. But there's a ton. There's tons of shit on there. So
Yeah.
Come join
Check
us.
it out.
A little as $1. And we have tiers, so you can get like behind the scenes footage of us every episode sitting in the shed, shooting the shit and derailing the show. And all the shit that gets cut out, you get to see. So come join us. Come support us. And that's how we're going to make the podcast even more awesomer.
Yeah.
Because we're working on it again now that Stacy's on a leave of absence, which we'll talk about some other time.
Patreon is screaming now. What?
I know, right? I'm like, when am I going to use it for my goddamn? But, you know, maybe it'll be next week.
When it sinks in.
Yeah, it doesn't feel real yet. But anyway, so, you know, good things to come for the podcast.
Yay!
And gooder things come when you help support us.
Yes, true.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait, we had a shout out.
We do have a
We were
shout out.
supposed to do it last week.
Hang on.
Okay, you thought we were going to leave, and I hope you didn't leave. Especially if this shit's your shout out.
Twin sister involved.
Oh, a twin sister.
Their 31st birthday is January 19th.
Oh.
Sorry. We missed it.
We missed your birthday by 1 week, but
Happy belated birthday.
happy belated birthday to both of you.
Yeah. To Chelsea and
I knew it was Chelsea.
Jackie.
Chelsea and Jackie, happy fucking birthday. It's your birthday last week. Now it's a week longer. Birthday celebration.
Hell yeah. You guys are fucking great.
And
thanks
twins
for
and
listening
awesome.
to us. She said she's the best Woomy friend and sister.
Aww.
You guys are so fucking cute.
Twin flame. Oh, did you hear that?
I
Anyway,
did.
love you guys. Bye.
Bye.